Good morning, students. We'll continue with chapter 7, that is control and coordination. Today we'll be talking about coordination in plants. So plants do show the coordination, although plants के अंदर neither the nervous system is present nor the muscles are present. In spite of no nervous system, no muscles, the plants does show the coordination. For example, there is one plant which is known as a touch me not plant. Like these are the leaves of touch me not plant. This touch me not plant is also known as chui mui, or it is known as a mimosa pudica. This is a leaf of touch me not plant. If we touch the leaf at one point, the whole leaf droops. So second diagram, this diagram shows the drooping of the leaves. That means हमने एक पॉइंट पे टच करा, बट पूरे का पूरा लीफ जो है वो ड्रूप हो गया, पूरे का पूरा लीफ जो है मुरझा गया. दैट मीन्स समथिंग मस्ट बी कोऑर्डिनेटेड फ्रॉम वन पॉइंट टू अनदर पॉइंट. समथिंग मस्ट हैव ट्रांसमिटेड फ्रॉम वन पॉइंट टू द अनदर पॉइंट. दैट इज़ हाउ द कंप्लीट लीफ जो है वो मुरझा गई है. ओके, सो देयर इज़ द कोऑर्डिनेशन इन प्लांट्स. Similarly, another example we take that when the seeds are sown, जब seeds जो हम germinate करते हैं ज़मीन में, तो root always grow downwards. root जो है नीचे की तरफ जाता है, and the stem it always grows upward. So root shows downward movement, whereas the stem shows upward movement. These movements which are shown by the root and the stem, these are growth related movements. They are dependent on the growth. अगर growth नहीं होती है तो root जो है वो नीचे movement नहीं show करते. So second type की ये जो movements हैं, the root की movement and the stem की movement, these are growth related movements. but पहले ऊपर जो movement मैंने दिखाई है, like in case of mimosa, these are independent of the growth. Okay, now what happens? How when we touch a point and then the movement occurs? These occurs because of some electrochemical reactions. Through electrochemical reactions, some reactions takes place, and this reaction is passed from one cell to the another cell. In animals we talked about that when the nerve impulse passes from one cell to another cell, and the movement is shown by the muscles. How the movement is shown by the muscles? The muscles, they show contraction because these muscles are made up of protein. So जो muscles के cell हैं, they change their shape. In case of animals, the muscle cells show change in the shape because of the proteins which are present in the muscle cells. Muscle cells में जो protein present होती हैं, these are contractile proteins. They contract, वो shrink हो जाती हैं, so the muscles show the movement. But in case of plants, muscles are not there. So then how the plants show the movement? These plants show the movement. Here the cell shape changes depending upon the amount of water. When the water enters inside the plant cell, they show swelling, they swell. And when the water comes out of the plant cell, they shrink. So here what happens, when we touch one point, immediately the water comes out from these leaves, okay, and goes into a structure which is present at the base of the leaf. So when the water comes out from the leaves, these leaves show the shrinkage. So the movement are seen even in the plants and the animals. Animals में the movements are seen because there is a change in the shape of the cell because of presence of proteins. But plants में the change in the cells takes place, but that depends upon the amount of water. Now we have seen that pea plant जो है, अगर तुमने pea plant का देखा है तो there are small thread like structures in the pea plant. Now those thread-like structures which are present in the pea plant, they are known as the tendrils. Even in money plant you must have seen the small brown structures are there. Those are not known as tendrils, but these are roots. Pea plant mein these are known as the tendrils. When these थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स दैट टच अ सपोर्ट, वो किसी सपोर्ट को टच करते हैं तो द टेंड्रिलर पार्ट, जो टेंड्रिल का पार्ट होता है जो कि सपोर्ट की तरफ है, द पार्ट ऑफ द टेंड्रिल विच टच द सपोर्ट इट ग्रोज वेरी रैपिडली and the other part it grows slowly. That is how the tendril form a circle around the object. So what is the mechanism that a tendril, तुमने देखा होगा small thread like structure जो है वो round structure बना देती है support में. कैसे बनाती है? जो tendril का part support को touch करता है वो ज़्यादा grow करता है compared to the other part. As a result, the growth towards one part is more, towards another part is less, so it form a circle. Okay, so the growth is always directional in the plants they show the movement because there is a growth and this growth is directional. We have seen the roots always grow towards down whereas the stem always grow towards upper side. Now let us talk about one activity. Now take one flask, I'll show you the diagram in the next slide. टेक वन फ्लास्क, उस फ्लास्क के अंदर पानी डाल दो और उस फ्लास्क का जो मुंह है, जो माउथ है, वो वायर मैश से कवर कर दो. ये वायर मैश के ऊपर, वायर मैश क्या है? स्मॉल जैसे छाननी होती है ना, वो छाननी को वायर मैश कहते हैं. सो उस वायर मैश के ऊपर थोड़े से जर्मिनेटिंग सीड्स डाल दो, थोड़ी सी जर्मिनेटिंग सीड डाल दो और इस पूरी फ्लास्क को एक कपबोर्ड बॉक्स में रख दो और उस बॉक्स का 3 साइड्स जो है वो क्लोज हो, सिर्फ एक साइड ओपन होनी चाहिए. सो टेक वन कोनिकल फ्लास्क, पुट सम वाटर इन द कोनिकल फ्लास्क, द माउथ ऑफ द कोनिकल फ्लास्क शुड बी कवर्ड विद द वायर मैश, पुट सम जर्मिनेटिंग सीड ऑन द वायर मैश एंड पुट दिस फ्लास्क इन द कपबोर्ड which is closed from 3 sides and open from 1 side. Okay, now keep this cardboard in a room where the light comes through a window, where the light comes through a window. So जो ये cupboard का open side है, keep that open side of the cupboard towards the window because उस window से light is coming. 2-3 दिन के बाद we will find कि seeds start growing and the stem of the seed, जो seed का stem है, it will bend towards light, वो bend हो जाएगा light की तरफ and the root जो है they will be turned away, root जो है वो light से दूर भागेंगे. Okay, now after some time turn the flask means जिस साइड से लाइट आ रही है उधर तुम रूट कर दो एंड डार्क की साइड पे स्टेम कर दो. यू विल फाइंड अगेन आफ्टर सम टाइम द रूट विल अगेन शो the change in the position. That means root will start growing towards the opposite direction, towards the dark, where the shoot starts growing towards the light. Okay, so these environmental condition, क्योंकि यहाँ पे the light act as a environmental condition. So in plants the environmental conditions change the direction of the growth of the plant. Which are environmental condition? It could be light, it could be gravity. In this case it is light and gravity, because stem जो है they always grow towards light and the roots always grow towards gravity. So these movements which are dependent upon the environmental conditions in plants, these are known as the tropical movements. So plants show the tropical movements in response to the environmental condition. This is the diagram which I explained you about the activity. This is a conical flask. इस फ्लास्क के अंदर जो ऊपर मैश रख दिया है इसमें जर्मिनेटिंग सीड रखे हैं. आफ्टर सम days you will find the roots they start moving down and इधर से this is a cupboard जो 3 साइड से closed है, एक साइड से ओपन है जहाँ से लाइट आ रही है विंडो से. You will find the stem जो है it will not go straight, stem straight नहीं ग्रो करेगा. The stem shows bending towards the light. इसके बाद if we keep the roots towards the light लाइक यहाँ पे रूट्स जो है हमने लाइट की तरफ रख दी है एंड स्टेम जो है वो दूर रख दिया है, बट स्टिल यू विल फाइंड द स्टेम ऑलवेज मूव्स टूवर्ड्स द लाइट and roots always move away from the light. Now that means the stem show negative geotropic movements. I'll tell you what are geotropic movements. The plants show many type of tropic movements for many environmental conditions. The movements which the plants show because of gravity, these are known as the geotropic movements. The stem are negatively geotropic because stem always grow away from the gravitational force, whereas the roots show positive geotropic movements because roots always grow downwards. Okay, so we can say the tropic movements in the plants. Tropic movements कौन सी movements है? The movements which are directional. If a part of a plant grow towards the stimulus, we say the plant is showing positive tropic movements. If the plant grow away from the stimulus, we say that the plant, part of the plant, it shows the negative tropic movements. Now stimulus जो environmental conditions हैं, the plants show the response for main 5 environmental conditions. That means there are 5 type of tropical movements. What are those tropical movements? Plants show the movements towards towards light, which are known as the phototropic movements. Plants show the movement because of gravity, which are known as the geotropic movements. Plants show the response towards water, which are known as the hydrotropic movements. Plants always show the some reaction because of chemicals, which are known as the chemotropic movements, and the plant always show some response to the touch, which are known as the thigmotropic movements. So the plant tropic movements which are shown by the plants are of 5 type: phototropic movements, geotropic movements, hydrotropic movements, chemotropic movements, and thigmotropic movements. Now let us talk about first the phototropic movements. The stem are positive phototropic because they move towards the light, whereas the roots are negative phototropic. Whereas in case of geotropic movements, roots grow towards gravity, so roots show positive geotropic movements and the stem show negative geotropic movements. Hydrotropic movements, the stem always grow away from the water because ज़मीन के नीचे पानी है, रूट जो है वो पानी के तरफ ग्रो करते हैं. सो रूट शो पॉजिटिव हाइड्रोट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट्स एंड द स्टेम शो नेगेटिव हाइड्रोट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट्स. Chemotropic movements, when the pollen grains get deposited on the stigma, the pollen tube is formed. We'll be talking about this in the next chapter. When the pollen tube is formed, this pollen tube always grow towards the egg, towards the ovule. Okay, why? Because there are certain chemicals which are present. So the pollen tube show the movement towards the ovule because of certain chemicals. These are known as the positive chemotropic movements. The touch movement is known as the thigmotropic movements. As I told you, there are certain plants which grow towards a support. Okay, so they are known as the positive thigmotropic movements or the negative thigmotropic movements. Remember, these tropic movements are directional movements. They are directional movements. Directional movements का मतलब हो गया, either these plant organ they move towards the stimulus. If they move towards the stimulus, we say they show positive movements. If the part of the plant it grow or show movement which is away from the stimulus, we say these organs they show the negative tropic movements. Now there are certain movements which are very quick. बहुत सी movements ऐसे होती हैं जो बहुत quick होती हैं, like in case of touch me not plant, जैसे ही तुमने टच करा वो प्लांट जो है वो मुरझा गया, जो लीव्स हैं वो मुरझा गई. सो दीज आर नोन एज द क्विक मूवमेंट्स. सर्टन मूवमेंट्स आर स्लो मूवमेंट्स, लाइक वी सी दैट द सनफ्लावर, it show the movements based upon the daylight, okay, but we cannot see these movements. sunflower जो है वो जैसे दिन निकलता है तो sunflower का जो face है that is towards the sun and it keeps on moving along with the sun. So sun rises in the east, so sunflower shows the face of the sunflower is towards the east, but evening में the face of the sunflower is towards the west. But this movement which is shown by the sunflower, that is slow movements. And in plants certain movements are very very slow movements. कौन सी बहुत slow movements होती हैं? These are the movements which we cannot see, we cannot feel even. These are growth related movements. stem हमेशा grow करता है, बट तुम्हें ये एक दिन के 2 दिन के बाद पता चलता है या एक हफ्ते के बाद पता चलता है कि येस द स्टेम इज शोइंग द मूवमेंट्स. सो द प्लांट शो द मूवमेंट्स एंड दीज सम ऑफ दीज मूवमेंट्स आर वेरी क्विक मूवमेंट्स, some are slow movements and some are very very slow movements. Okay, now what is the medium of transmission? कि वो movement तो show करता है, whether they are rapid movements or the slow movements, the movements are shown. Then what is the mechanism of this? What is the mechanism of this? In plants, in animals, we have talked about that the movements are shown because of certain electric impulse, because of electric impulse. Okay, so in electric impulse or the electric stimulus, this is an excellent means for fast movement. जैसे ही हमने रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन पढ़ा था उसमें इलेक्ट्रिक इम्पल्स क्रिएट होता है and it is converted into chemical impulse at the synapse, but these movements are very fast movements. Now there are certain limitation of the electric impulses जो कि हमें प्लांट्स में नहीं दिखती. What are the limitation? Now one thing is all the cells must be connected to the nervous system. हमारी बॉडी में भी even in the animals, if that organ of the body will show the movement which is connected with the nervous system. So the nervous system should be connected with all the cell, which is not possible. And when the nerve impulse is created, it reaches to one cell. एक न्यूरॉन से वो दूसरे न्यूरॉन में जाती है. दूसरा न्यूरॉन जो है again it reset the mechanism. It again generate another impulse and then that is how the nerve impulse is being transmitted from one cell to another cell. Okay, so in case of plants or even in the animals, the cells cannot continue keep on creating the nerve impulse and then transmission of the nerve impulse takes place. Okay, so in such conditions there is another mean of communication. One means of communication is nervous system, that is found only in animals, not in plants. But animals के अंदर भी there is another system which shows the means of communication, and that is known as an endocrine system. Okay, we will be talking about endocrine system in the next lecture. Similarly, in plants there is one system which is not dependent on the electric impulse, because electric impulse कब होगा? जब nervous system, and I told you plants के अंदर तो nervous system होता ही नहीं है. So plants show another mean of communication, and that is known as a chemical communication. Why it is known as a chemical communication? Because in this communication certain chemicals are released. Now when a cell, plant cell, it gets stimulated by a chemical, it gets stimulated by a stimulus, then that cell secretes certain chemicals. That chemical comes out of that cell, it comes out of the cells and diffuse and show the diffusion. Now there are many cells which give response to those stimulus. Which cell will show the response? The receptor of that. If the cells have the receptor for these chemicals, then those cells will show the response. Other cell will not show the response. That means chemical communication In the chemical communication, some chemical is released and only those cells will show the response to this chemical which have the receptors for those chemicals. So this chemical communication is very slow, but it reaches to all the cell. All the cells may not be showing the response. कौन से cell response show करेंगे? The cells which have the receptors. So there is no nervous communication, but there is a chemical communication. Okay, now chemicals communication is shown by hormones. It is shown by the hormones. Now एनिमल्स के अंदर भी हार्मोन्स होते हैं, प्लांट्स के अंदर भी हार्मोन्स होते हैं. नाउ एनिमल हार्मोन्स जो हैं, ओके, वील बी टॉकिंग अबाउट एनिमल हार्मोन्स इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. प्लांट हार्मोन्स जो हैं, जो भी ग्रोथ है, प्लांट शो द ग्रोथ. दिस ग्रोथ इज शोन बाय द प्लांट्स बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टन hormones. So hormones, plant hormones, they control the growth and the development of the plant, as well as they are responsible for response to the environment. Okay, let us talk about one plant hormone. There are actually 5 plant hormones. One is auxin, other is gibberellin, third is cytokinin, fourth is abscisic acid, and the fifth, which is not in your course, that is known as an ethylene. Okay, now what is auxin? Auxin is a plant hormone. This auxin is synthesized at the shoot tip. Shoot tip means stem के tip पे. Stem के tip पे auxin is synthesized, and the function of the auxin is it is responsible for the growth of the cell. Cell they grow longer if the auxin is there. Now what happened when, and this auxin always move away from the light. When there is a light, the auxin move towards the shady side. So why? Because this auxin is sensitive to light. अगर वो लाइट होती है तो ऑक्सिन जो है वो मूव होके शेड की तरफ चला जाता है. When the auxin move towards the shady side, that side of the cell which show the shade, that grow much faster, okay, compared to the other. Okay, so wherever the auxin is present, those cells, they show the growth, they show more growth compared to the other cell. That means the cells which are present towards the shade, they show more growth compared to the cells which are there towards the light. So the plants, they bend. In the first slide we have seen that the stem bends towards one side. Why it bends towards one side? It is because of the auxin which is released, which is synthesized at the tip of the stem. Second hormone, plant hormone, is known as a gibberellin. Gibberellin is also responsible for the growth of the stem. Third plant hormone is cytokinin. Cytokinin is responsible for cell division and cell enlargement, and it promotes the formation of the fruits as well as the seeds. It is found more in concentration in fruits and the seed. Now these 3 hormones, auxin, gibberellin and the cytokinin, they are growth promoting hormones. They promote the growth. They are responsible for the growth hormone, growth of the plant. The other hormone, which is not growth promoting hormone, but it is a growth inhibiting hormone. It is responsible for inhibiting the growth of a plant. It stops the growth of the plant, that is abscisic acid. So when the abscisic acid is formed, the wilting of the leaf takes place. Wilting मतलब जो leaves मुरझा जाती हैं, leaves के मुरझाने को we call wilting of the leaf. So what causes the wilting of the leaf? That means हम बहुत देर तक plants को पानी ना दें तो leaf मुरझा जाती हैं. वो क्यों मुरझा जाती हैं? क्योंकि leaf के अंदर abscisic acid ज़्यादा आ जाता है. And if the plants are showing good growth, then they have the auxin, they have the gibberellin and they have the cytokinin. So student, will finish this here. In my next lecture I will be talking about the coordination in animals, that is a chemical coordination in animals, that is hormones in animals. Thank you student.